Am I aware how good my hair is? No. But I appreciate you saying that. Select your fighter. So who do we want to mess with? Let's see. Who got some cool changes that we should look at? Zamasu got some changes that I want to mess with. I've heard Hit has cool changes too. Oh, 17 also has changes that are good, people say, right? So let's try these characters. So one of the changes they made to Zamasu that I'm pretty excited about is they made it so that, whoops, enemy settings, enemy behavior, guard all. They made it so that this is a command throw. What? No tick throw? You have to do a setup. Ah, I see. So the idea is this, right? This is the mix-up now. That's a command throw. Right? And then there's also this. And that's 2M into a low. So it's either, it's 50-50 with 2M or with throw, right? This shit, it doesn't scale well. But you can always do like a combo off of it that with an assist or something. And like call hit assist and then keep extending after it. Because Zamasu's routes are actually like, he actually has decent routes off this, right? Like he can do stuff that's like more than just doing what I'm doing. I'm doing a super basic air target series, right? I heard that his Oki off level 3 is really good now. If he does it on the ground, right? Wow, he has so much time right there. Holy shit, he does have a lot of time. That's the setup Sonic Fox is doing, right? Wow, you fall really fast. So after the level 3 here, you do this. And then you do that setup, right? You do that setup in the command throw. That's pretty good. I know they changed something with his startup. Oh yeah, I forgot that he can do that. They made that faster too, right? He can do super dash after that, actually, right? Anyway, his damage output and like routes have always been pretty decent. If they're in the corner, it's mid screen is where he's actually kind of whatever, right? So we were on Zamasu. What else has changed about him? They made his standing L, crouching L faster, right? Which that's a really good change. So what I know about Hit before, yeah, we'll do this before we talk about Zamasu. So what I know about Hit now is when you do this super, it just dumps all his, Jesus Christ. So like you have 3 meters, right? So I don't know, whatever you do, normal combo, right? You can dump the meter on it like a fucking shotgun and it just does a shit ton of damage. So like, you know, if you do the 3-bar super, it just dumps, no matter what amount of meter you have, it just does it, right? So I put myself at 7 bars. He just does 6,500 damage. He can convert off of 236 M2L. Oh, you're talking about this, right? Sorry, whoops, wrong thing. So you're saying if he does like, you can't, yeah, I see what you mean. But if you do it in another order, it probably doesn't work, right? Yeah, so you just have to do the 1 slash. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Wow, that's pretty good. You do a normal B&B and in Vital Light, then do 236 M 2LLL. Why? Yeah, that's what you want, right? So that you can do the combo after. Delay the, what's it called? Like that. That's what I was trying. Anyway, we were gonna mess with Zamasu and some of his changes first. So they made his standing L and 2L faster. Great, 2M's faster. His 2M was kind of slow before, huh? They made the 3rd hit of this a throw, which is fantastic, right? Means that he has mix-ups that are really, really potent. He has a pretty good offensive series that we saw of this earlier. Sonic Fox was tweeting about it. They made the recovery on this faster, so he can block quicker after. They made his 2H startup faster. I hated his 2H before. I don't know if it was just me, but I did not like it. It's slower startup? Wait, what? I thought they said they made it faster. Oh, startup increased. Never mind. But hitbox increased. So slower, but further. Oh, sliding knockdown of jump 2H. Right. Okay, so that's what you want to do now in the corner. And because before the issue is that you had to do stuff like... You had to do that into like... And then like super dash and then do like light, right? That was like what he did in the corner before. That's what he did, right? Yeah, I saw that they changed that as well to give the slide knockdown, because before that's not what he had, right? Before he had to do stuff like he would drop people onto an assist and then extend in the air and then do this, and then he would do like the slash, and then he would do like level 1 in the air and put him on the ground. Like, yeah, that was like the normal routes he would do before. 236H is change the effect on cinematic hit. Startup increase, change, so startup increase slower. Change the movement of the S follow-up. Yeah, so you can now fly. So what you see a lot of, I see a lot of people messing with stuff now that's like this and then flying into mix-ups and stuff. He has a bunch of different changes to the way his flight works and the way his... That's off of 236H though. That's not just like flight stuff. Let's see. And they made it slower, but they made it so that it you can cancel it into that, right? So that it's like better pressure for him. No, off the M&L versions, it's not the... It's like, yeah, you see how slow it is? 236S is startup decreased, recovery decreased, change the way the opponent's blown back, change the effect on cinematic hit, air version movement distance changed, and it has a set height when done low to the ground. Let's see, what does he have in flight mode that makes it scarier for people to super dash at him? I don't see. Moves done during flight. Jump 2H won't come out on a 1 or a 3 input. I see. Jump S untech time increased. So it has more hits than I think it's saying. Jump 2H has a cinematic hit. Added cancel from jump S to 2H. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not like he still has something that's scary for flight. 236HS moves forward, effects on hits changed. Is this his? Yeah. Is this thing. The judgment, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know the move names for it. His hit stop on hit increased, untech time increased, changed how the opponent's blown back. So they buffed his assist. They've done this a few times. They've messed with his assist a few times. They nerfed it after Evo, right? When Sonic Fox was playing this character. Alright. So he got some cool changes. Let's see here. Reduce the 5LL cancel window. 5LL slower startup, increased travel distance. Increased travel distance? I can't tell. It looks the same to me. Wow, that's far, but yeah. 5LL, increased recovery on hit. I wonder if that means that this is worse. Maybe. 2L, increased damage. Yeah, that move is a problem for him because it's just a very slow move, right? And it doesn't lead to anything after. So when it hits, you just reset back into this position, right? So you're like, all right. That's just life, you know? 236 series. Change the timing for canceling into S follow-up. Oh, putting the hand. Wow. So you can fake that much faster. Whoops. So if he does something like this, he can put the hands away better. That's pretty fast. So better for keeping up pressure that's not real, right? Decreased starter proration, decreased damage, decreased meter gain. Damn. They're making up for giving him a shotgun. So they made it a worse starter then, huh? 236M, decreased starter proration for non-cross-up version. Increased damage, increased untech time. So they made this better, right? So they increased damage, increased hitbox, increased untech time. 214LM, increased damage, this. So that's one thing they wanted to do, him use this more in combos, right? Because they made the damage on this better. So it seems like it's supposed to be used in more rounds. 236HS spends all meter at once to cause more damage. Increase recovery, adjuster blowback on hit. I mean, that's interesting. These hit changes don't seem like they're that crazy to me. They seem alright. People made it sound like he was way better. What I want to see is this. Is it real? It kind of looks like almost a real button. It looks almost like it's a real button. I can't tell just yet. So 5LL moves further. Man, it's been a while since I played this character. Let's see. 5S knocks opponent back less. Okay. 3H attack level reduced. L starter. So maybe it scales a little worse now. Oh, I forgot I already had it stored. This is not from the official translation. Startup reduced, recovery reduced. Damn, it looks like it goes farther. Yeah, it moves farther, knocks opponent back less. Damn, this thing is far as fuck. That shit is far. I can't believe they put Gordo in Dragon Ball Fighter. I mean, yeah, they gave him a much better 3H for sure. Damn. 236/214 untimed tech. So just give you extra hit stop. Push box during the attack made larger. Untech time increase. Hit stop increase. 236L startup decrease. So they made this faster. Rekka 5L. Damage proration decrease. Standardized recovery. Cancel window for follow-ups increased. So they made this slower. The way his hands are out when he does the comeback, when he goes, that shit looks sick. Rekka 6L removed head property. Oh, does that mean that you can't 2H that anymore? Is that what that means? Counterattack settings. Can I set him to crouching heavy? Okay. Guard all. Okay. You can't do that anymore? Get owned, you stupid bitch. Not nice, that's a nerf? What do you mean? Hey, it beats the 2H now. That's better, right? Why is that a nerf? Let's see. Rekka 2L, untech time reduced. Are you saying it's because 17 had options to beat that before? Where barrier would come out if you 2H? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. It seems like with most of his Rekka follow-ups, they try to make them have more hit stop and more hit stun so that they're easier to confirm into and make them scale less. 2-2S. Charges faster, reduced active frame, reduced recovery. Hitbox increase, made cancel timing later. New input can be done on the ground. They made his barrier explosion. What do they mean? Can be done on the ground. Wow, you couldn't do that on the ground before? I don't remember using it very much. It's invulnerable frame 1. Man, I did not play this character that long. Level 3, increased recovery, increased untech time, changed how the opponent is. They changed his assist also. They increased the hit stop. Oh, untech time reduced. So less hit stun on his assist before. Or assist, right? Attack startup reduced. So how much faster is his assist? It's still pretty slow. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fast. I feel like that's faster than before. It's still slow, but definitely noticeably faster. It's like before, I felt like I would have had to call it before I hit the H. But now it's like you can do it at like a similar time. Increase the number of hits that can be absorbed. That's interesting. As interesting as Anime Moron 123 hitting me with a Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. That's pretty good change for 17. I thought his assist before was cool, but what's it called? It not, I don't know how to describe it. It not being fast was really frustrating, right? 17 is fun. Any changes to wall jump? That's a good question. I didn't see, let me look. I don't think so. It seems to me like the damage on the Rekka scaling seems a lot better. I'm probably gonna mess with Zamasu in this version. I think he looks tight. And maybe some Android 17 also. Beerus I thought he got a couple of good changes, right? Nappa got a bunch of crazy changes from what I was looking at. I'll try Cell. And I heard 16 got some too. We'll just look through them real quick. Nappas are wild. I saw a bunch of Twitter videos today. Beerus. 5LL, 2H, jump M. Adjusted the sphere's trajectory when hit by the moves. Okay. Like what? Whoa. It just bounces up now? 2H. And then jump M. 5LLL. Adjusted hitbox on airborne opponents. Faster start when the opponent is taking damage mid-air. Does that mean they're trying to make you use it more as a, like mid-screen like this? Whoa, that's much further across the screen, right? Damn, it takes the full screen now. 5M, faster startup, increase hitbox upwards. Jump M, increase active frames, increase hitbox downwards. One issue that he had before, I wonder if this is still the same. If I set him to all guard and counterattack settings as, where the fuck's reflect? It's just the first option over here, yeah. That's not a true block string, but that is. I don't remember that being a true block string before. 236 series can now be held with LM or H, increase damage, increase proration, increase spheres damage, increase spheres hit back, etc. Jump 2H, increase blowback on hit. Let me see about this increase blowback on hit. Whoops. Yeah, it is kind of a lot of corner carry. I mean, so far these changes seem like they're pretty good. 214 series no longer hits opponents behind Beerus, increased proration, adjusted travel distance. That's the mess with the combos that he used to have like that, right? 214S, increased recovery, increase the falling speed after attacking. All right, nothing crazy. What was the big one that he had? It was he had one with. Damn, that was far as fuck. Hold down when you hit it in the air. What the? He can kick them down? Can he do 2M right there? What? That's pretty cool, actually. That means his corner carry is... God damn. That's a pretty cool buff. What do I think about this patch happening and there being a bunch of money and stuff on the line? I mean, you know, fighting game developers always patch when they patch. Some are considerate of tournaments and stuff and some aren't. But for the Dragon Ball Tour, I actually think that this is a fine time to patch because the tour is not for a while, right? 5L, increased recovery. 6M, adjusted hitbox. Don't take away the silverback gorilla arms. Jump M, decreased damage. 2H, increased recovery. Oh yeah, that's definitely more recovery. Jump 2H, slower startup, now an overhead, added starter proration. Jump S, initial attack, hurt box increase. I don't know, this is spelled wrong. 236 series, opponent's position after being hit is now uniform. 236L, faster startup. Does that mean he can do like ticks like that better? Wow, that is pretty fast. Let's see here. 214 series, increase upper and lower hitboxes. Opponent's damage and position after being hit is uniform. 214 M and H, adjusted properties on a smash hit. 214 H, faster startup on the throw part of the move. Decreased proration on the last part of the move. Decreased damage on the ground version part. I see. Jump 236, the same kind of changes. Increased hitbox downwards, increased travel distance. This will make his combos more consistent. Jump 236 M and H. What do you mean? What in the fuck was that? Alright. Does it always do that? What the fuck? It uses your smash? I see. God damn. Alright, let's see what the cell changes are. Cell. Okay. Decreased active frames, but faster startup on... Oh, we got a standing L back? Nice. 5LL. Increase the travel distance when holding 4. What? Now also decreases travel distance if you press 2. So you can choose whether you want to go shallow or far. 5LL. That's a weird change. 5LLL. Increase vertical distance between cell and the opponent when grabbed. Okay, increase buffer time into super dash, increase untechable times, etc, etc. 2L, faster startup. They gave that back, nice. 2LL, 2L faster startup. 2S startup is now faster when used after a smash triggering at H. I see. 2CX3L now triggers a smash effect on the last hit. Wow. On the light version? 236H, increase untechable time, faster startup on all versions. That seems pretty fast. Yeah. 214H now pulls the opponent closer on block. Whoa. Okay, so he does this now. That used to be his air version, right? What does his air version look like? That didn't used to be. Yeah, so that's what the ground version was before, right? So you can call an assist and do a combo after. Okay, that's interesting. That's a weird change. 236S has increased hit stop. Fix an issue, or the ground diagonal version would have increased recovery unless all hits confirmed. Oh. Alright. Increased air version's blowback on hit. Assist, increased hit stop, adjusted blowback on hit, increased hitbox. It seems like his assist is much further than before, unless I'm crazy. But it's not crazy that LK hit me with 152 viewers. Thanks very much. I'm assuming he was also looking over the patch, as everybody is right now. They're either looking over this patch or playing Mortal Kombat. So this assist has more hit stop, they're saying, and look at the fucking range on this. That's, wow. That's super crazy. Well, that's longer. That's for sure longer, yeah. Before, his assist was really hard to confirm off of. And I mean, even if you had to like know it was gonna hit in Super Dash, kind of, right? Like you couldn't really ever see it, or like if you're in the middle of a string and it happened to hit, doing that was not possible for sure before, right? If you like randomly call it and then are able to like actually do something off of it now, that's always nice. Dude, I can't believe Cell's perfect attack change. It's so weird. It's gonna be really weird to me to see people doing this. Like, I don't know. It's strange. Remember when Cell was like at his peak, the weakest thing about him was probably his assist. It's just okay as a lockdown assist. But it's not great for combo extensions, and it's not great for like getting like stray hits with it, you know? But getting faster 2L and faster standing L, again, that's great for this character. It lets you fight back, especially if you're a tall character already. Like, you know, having slow buttons also sucks. You're gonna get fuzzied, especially in this like version of the game. You're gonna get fuzzied like crazy. So you might as well, I don't know, have fast buttons to fight back with. Yeah, his 2H is not great. Everybody keeps talking about Blue Goku, so I want to try him. What does fuzzy mean? When you get hit by like instant overheads, because you are trying to crouch, but your character's still stuck in like standing animation from block stun. I don't even know where Blue Goku is. I've never picked this character in my life. Trunks got buffs that people keep talking about. I heard Blue Vegeta got better too, but I don't really have that much interest in that character. Tien Gohan. Fuck, I didn't pick a single normal body to practice on. I usually pick like Goku Black and Hit and like one small character. So I heard that they buffed, what's it called? Blue Goku, mostly with stuff like his instant transmission. What is it? It's in the air. Is it this version? Yeah, the instant transmission off of like this. 236S. Oh, right, okay. Or 214S. So I saw in the, if he's cornered, he has this now. And then he can like land into a combo, right? Goku Blue, 5LL, adjusted blowback, adjusted untech, etc., added hit stop. Right, to make stuff like that better. 5M travels further. This button was always, I thought, weird looking. Increased travel distance for holding 4. Increased recovery for holding 4. So there's this and there's this. 5S, increased damage, adjust blowback on hit. They buffed the air version too, right? They gave it extra damage. What else did he get? Jump 2H, increased travel distance. Nice. Wow. It's a lot more distance. It's not just like a little bit of distance. Motherfucker football kicks in the air. Jump S, adjusted blowback on hit, initial attack hitbox increased. They gave this more damage, I thought, didn't they? 236 series, adjusted properties on a smash hit, so that's like that version or the H version. Increased untech time, I don't know, but in the corner, he has a long time, right? I mean, he always had a long time before, didn't he? Increased hit stop, increased untech, etc. 236L's faster startup. I saw something interesting with like where people were using this in a combo and then they could do, I don't know if it was like, I don't remember, there was like a new combo off of it. I don't remember what it was. 236M, increased active frame, increases damage for ground version. 236H, faster startup, increased damage when using in the air. If the opponent is within a set height, Goku will teleport to the opponent's location. I wonder what the height is, like up here? Well, whatever. 214 series, increased damage on a successful throw, increased hit stop on a successful throw. Remove the invulnerability on the window that Goku teleports. No longer able to connect 2 or more throws at once in a combo. Wow, he actually has a lot of time there. Yeah, I know the combo you're talking about. That one, right? It was like this, and then he could like do it a few times. He also has like, you know, combos with that. I've seen some new combos with it. I don't have to mess with it too much. Jump 2-on-4 series, increased travel distance, increased blowback on hit. Maybe it's something with this. Increased untech time, increased travel distance. Initial attack hitbox increased. So they buffed all of his shoulder tackles, and they buffed the dive kicks to be faster and adjusted properties on hit. So this is his smash off it. Before he had to use H, correct? Actually, I guess that's not true, right? Because also the M version worked, but it didn't always combo. Yeah, I don't think it worked off his M buttons before, especially at higher, like once the combo's gone on long enough, like when you're up here, that wouldn't have worked before, I don't think. What else? 236S, adjusted teleport position, increased travel distance, decreased block stun, adjusted properties on a smash hit, increased active frames, faster startup on cross-up versions. This seems useful for out-of-corner combos in particular, right? And made it better for, like, he got different combo routes off this than he had before, it seems like. H dive kick on block is now very different as well. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? That seems pretty good. I mean, there's still cross-up protection, right? But that seems like a nice change. I imagine if you have something like Yamcha assist, right? That's pretty useful. Being able to air dash out and then like still get a combo off of it because it's Yamcha. Maybe something like air dash back and then run up and do that. That seems pretty good. 2-on-4 LM, increased travel distance. Adjust the position for when its ultimate Z changed. Holding any button on hit lets you perform instant transmission. What? What the fuck? Oh, it's for his level 5. I see what you mean. I thought it said 2-on-4 L or M. But yeah, it's saying that you get a different setup after this than before, right? If you have more than 5 meter, you couldn't side switch and holding the button. Yeah, because it automatically came out. That's right. That's right. I know what you're talking about. So he can side switch like that, right? And before, if he had 5 meters, he would automatically do the level 5. But now if you just do it regular, you can stay in the front. And if you hold the buttons, you can go behind. And if you have 5 meters, you can choose to side switch or not. I remember this being like an issue that Blue Goku had, right? Assist now appears a bit further ahead than before when the opponent is close to you or when the opponent is taking damage mid-air. So I imagine that's so that when there's situations like this, yeah, he hits a little easier. So he follows you instead of like falling behind. What did Trunks get? Blue Goku looks cool to me. 5LL, decreased travel distance. 5LLL, increase the hitbox and collision box upwards. Damn, it definitely looks like it doesn't go as far. Yeah, it's definitely shorter than before. 2H, now unable to cancel into 5S. Damn. Jump H, increase the blowback on a smash hit. I see. What? Hey, where's my super dash? So mid-screen it'd be further, right? Yeah. Is that so that he can't get the level 3 mid-screen again? 5S, decrease recovery when hitting the opponent. Increase buffer time. Is that to make him able to do that? What else? 236 series. Increased travel distance. Adjusted landing recovery on a smash hit. And adjusted properties on a smash hit. They also made that plus, right? The M version. So that's plus on block. 236 LMH, increased recovery if it whiffs. 236H, air version has faster startup. Oh, it's probably like that, right? That was the intention. 2-on-4 series, fix an issue where you couldn't perform certain Gatlings after inputting additional commands. Air version no longer spends jumps. So he still has his double jump after it. 2-on-4 jump S, increased untechable time, faster startup, increased recovery. It's a minor nerf. Decreased untechable time, decreased blowback on hit. So they buffed his assist again. They made it. Did they give it more hit stun? Or less? That's a nerf, right? He also said make him appear in a different position when you're in the corner. I see. They make him appear further behind you. Oops. So in the corner, he doesn't appear next to you. He slides in instead. So it's less hit stun. It says it changed his, what's it called? Position after level 3 also. I wonder what that means. It's a mid-screen change. Oh yeah, he's not right next to them anymore. So is that what he wants to do now? Like that? Who else? Tien Gohan. This is the banned character, right? So, Tien Gohan. 5L, decreased time window from canceling to 5LL on whiff. 5LL, decreased landing recovery. Yeah, before, this had a shit ton of landing recovery, right? 5LL, adjusted travel distance, increased startup. Interesting. 2L, increased attack hitbox increase. 236 series can now be followed up with an H button. You can spend bar and do that. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, I've seen this. Anyway, he gets an H follow-up that he can super dash. But it spends a bar. Can he do it off of this as well? I mean, that's how that was before, I guess, right? So 236L, increased landing recovery. Now falls to the ground when he hits the opponent. 236MH, remove jump property so that you can't anti-air them with 2H. Does that mean he just does this and he gets in now because you can't anti-air and he's plus? That's pretty good. Uh-oh. He has Lariat into assist? Let's see. 214H. Changed the smash properties. Jump 236L. You can now either hold L, M, or H to continue kicking. It's off this version. Oh, it's like... Was he not able to do that before? Now attacks right before landing. Anyway, what else does he have? Increased landing recovery. Damn, that's a lot of kicks. Jump 236M, decreased damage, decreased meter gain. I mean, that's about it, right? There's nothing else that's too crazy in here. I wonder if, like, even after a lot of hit stun, he can do that into level 3. What is this? On block, you're saying he has that? Guard all. Like that? People always, I feel like every patch, people are like, Tien Gohan got much better. You can air dash after. Yeah, I guess that air dash is probably the good thing, right? So you can do, this gives you enough height to air dash, right? Yeah, I see what you mean. Can't you guard cancel the EX legs? Yeah. I mean, I think you're okay with that usually though, right? When people spend bar to guard cancel on your pressure, it's not the end of the world. In this version, I think I want to try Zamasu, and I think I'm going to probably play Adult Gohan. I've heard mixed reviews about Android 18. So some people, like Android 18 players are like, yeah, she got buffs, but she also doesn't seem like she feels sluggish or something. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Oh, Android 21 is what people keep saying got like way better too. Let's look at some of her changes. Did they change Videl in any way that's interesting? I just picked her because I was like, I don't know who else to pick as the third one. Okay, 5L, 2L, startup decreased. They slowed down. 2M, recovery increased. That's a nerf, right? Jump H, startup increased, so slower. Jump S, changed how the opponent is blown back. Oh, he's set to all block. Didn't this used to send them further? Is this what they made it so that it keeps them closer? Air dash now after 2S, like off the ground. Whoa. Her tail moves seem lewd. You know, Wayne, you figured it out. What else? 214X does not hit opponents behind her. Change how the opponent is blown back. Hit stop on last hit increased. Recovery increase, startup decrease. Startup decrease is good. It probably means that she has better combo rounds. 21's bathwater probably tastes like bubblegum, someone says in the chat. You know, this is why we don't have hover cars. It's shit like this. Yeah, you can get a combo off this now. Nice. That's cool. Absorbed moves. Moves are discarded after one use. Okay, so when she absorbs a move now, they're discarded after one use, but they buffed them? Jesus. So she can extend like that? And she can call an assist or something? What other moves does she get? This is the... Damn, that's fast. So she's got a follow-up off that too. So in her combo routes, she can do something like... What the fuck? So in the corner, that's probably pretty good, right? What other... man, I should have picked other characters so that I could have absorbed shit. Homing Ki Blast, Absorb Solar Flare, Command Throw, Absorb Teleport. All of them are buffed. So... essentially, all they've really done with this character is make her combo options a bit better and buff all of the command throw moves she has. Is this what they are? Homing Energy Blast? Like the pick, right? What the hell? Consecutive Energy Blast? Oh, yeah. That's the teleport, right? So if I do full screen cross up, can I combo off that with an assist? So if I do something like, I don't know, this. What the fuck? That's pretty sick. So what you're saying is, like, when I land combos before, instead of doing this, or sorry, instead of doing this into, what's it called? Yeah, I can do that to keep the corner instead of doing, like, instead of having to spend teleport, or instead of having to spend meter on command throw, vanish, snap, or whatever, or dragon rush, I could just do like, well, let me get rid of it actually. Instead of doing that, I can do like something like this and then knock them back to the corner without having to spend bar. That's really, really, really good. It means that her options to absorb are much better, and it means that she gets better combo routes, right? So she can absorb and then take pressure and then use the move whenever she wants. That's really good. Being able to do this is crazy. I can't believe she just gets to do that for free. And then keep the corner. And then she's just like, you know, it'd be a shame if I just had 2 homing orbs. I haven't looked at Krillin yet. I heard that the 2 rocks is not as good as everybody was like, yo, 2 rocks? And it doesn't seem nearly as good. She seems good. Yeah, I mean, if she does like any combo extension and ends in air dragon rush, she gets a slide. The changes to her command throw and combo routes after seem like the most important things to me. That right there is really powerful. Being able to end the combo and then still keep the teleport so that when they block the pressure, you can teleport. That's really good. I heard that they nerfed this character. I never really played him that much. But I heard that they nerfed the restand. Can you still do like, hold on. There's no more restand. Cartwheel is also different? How? If it's like, and then like do a fuzzy or do, yeah, that's what we were just doing. The follow-up fat toss happens automatically. That's a cursed noise. Yeah, they are in the air, so you can't get the same standing reset you did before. There's maybe a way to do it. Someone will probably figure something out. Alyun will come through and he'll have something. He'll be like, I got this shit. But yeah, you don't get the same standing reset that you used to. I mean, the solo fat throw is not quite as good as it used to be, right? Because it used to be that he could just like end the combo, throw the fat, and then do whatever combo he wanted. Wow, that was a combo. But anyway, you get the idea. It doesn't restand anymore. Poor Boo. That sucks. Well, all right. What else? Is there any other characters we want to try? I know we've been messing with this character. I'm getting a lot of notifications. People seem to really like that video I put out about content creation. This is the team I probably want to try in this version. This is probably what I'll try. Anyway, you do that, you do this, and then you command throw him, and then you drop him into Yamcha assist, and then you extend the combo, and then you kill him. So for him, it's better to confirm into this now. That does a shit ton of damage. Dude, the Tien shit looks hilarious. I don't know how good it is, because I haven't, like, tried it or anything. But it does look pretty funny. General thoughts on the patch? So far, I'm kind of interested because they gave lots of characters. What the fuck was that? What do you mean? I think it's interesting because they buffed a bunch of characters. And they gave them interesting combo routes that they didn't have before. Yeah, he got a lot of W's this patch, right? It feels like Zamasu got buffed a decent amount. I don't know though, it doesn't feel the same way for Gohan. It seems like he got some buffs, but also some things that might be nerfs. 17's got good changes too. I'll probably try him in this patch. I was messing around with him before, but he was kind of whack, so you know. There's a lot of changes to this game. I heard Tien has a shotgun change now. He's got the whole squad with him. Holy shit, hold up. So if you hold, what happens if I hold H? Damn, he just surrounds this motherfucker. Hold up. I hold H, it's on both sides. Okay. What happens if I hold S? Okay, S or H puts them like that. Holding L or M does it all like this. Jesus. I also heard that this is not a multi-hitting overhead anymore. So I wonder if it gives him more, this is such a crazy change to me because being able to dump a lot of damage on his supers is not something he's struggled with. You hear these damn dogs. Does it do the same damage if you do both versions? If I do the S version, is it the same? Yeah, so both of them do the exact same damage. Is there a benefit to doing one over the other? Maybe it depends on where the opponent is on the screen. Oh, that's all they do. 17's a bit better this patch. These damn dogs. So mad at the world. The dogs are so mad. They really just want someone to hang out with. It's because my roommate's gone. They're so mad about everything. They're just like, woo, they do that the whole time, no matter what. It's a Husky Shepherd mix and then a Jindo lab. The Jindo lab is in her room and then the Husky is out in the living room. And he is throwing a fit. Hold on. What is it? What's the problem? What's your issue? Come here. Are you camera shy? Hi. Life's gonna be okay. Okay, life's gonna be okay. Right? Hey. Whoa, that's against Twitch TOS. It's gonna be okay. You don't have to keep barking all the time. Alright, I gotta learn combos, so you gotta go now, okay? Don't be howling out there. She's gonna come back. Okay, she's gonna come back, alright? Come on. Let me practice some combos. I'll hang out with you later. Come on. He's very understanding, you know, he knows that combo execution takes time, so, you know. More hits done on that? And then they made this super. Also, you're able to do it on the ground, right? Yamcha assist is so fast that you can't actually do the same combo you did with Zamasu with it. I guess it also doesn't hit in the air, right? Yeah, they also buffed his 2M. Yeah, his 2M before was awful. He like didn't reach from right here. It's still not that great, but you know. He also made it move forward, right? Which is nice too. Being able to, you know, making it forward advancing instead of just like this stubby little 2M that he had before. I don't know. I'll probably mess with 17 a little bit, and I'll probably mess with Zamasu. I haven't decided what team I'm gonna play yet.